welcome to the Dancing Bear Enlightenment Academy's podcast, Holistic Transformation. I'm your host, Dr. Beverly. Well, have you enjoyed January and all the changes that have been happening? It's been quite interesting, especially since the 20th through the 25th, lots of astrological changes. More is coming. On January 30th, Uranus, the unpredictable, crazy one that's in Taurus right now, is going to go direct. So we've had a lot of unusual changes, and we're going to have a lot more through a lot of these changes through June 9th. You can expect by June 9th, the world will not be anything like what you think it will be. Uranus also does a lot of technology things. I made a few notes, if that's okay. So expect change. So some people don't like change. I've done podcasts on change and how people don't like change. But what happens if there's no change? Well, for people like me, I get bored. I actually like change. The other thing that happens is entropy increases. So the longer things don't change, the more entropy that develops. So what happens if you plan the change? I'll introduce a new word for you. It's negentropy, Negentropy. It's the opposite of entropy. And that's where you say, okay, instead of just letting things be sporadic in how they change, we're going to plan those changes. And I think that's what we're seeing in the world right now since, well, it actually started before January 20th, but there's some very purposeful things going on, and we're going to be seeing a lot of changes. So this is just to get you ready. Now, will we like all the changes? I don't know. I hope so. Most of the time, we don't always like the changes because people are uncomfortable with change. It causes us to not know what's going to happen, what's going on. And with Neptune in Pisces, for people like me, it's been a bit of a challenge because it's the planet of illusions, and Pisces is kind of this wishy-washy kind of energy. So I've had the inability to really see the future like I've been able to do in the past. So I look forward to Neptune going into Aries. That'll change that. And a lot of us that normally can see the future and tell you what's going on, when Neptune goes into Aries, that's going to change. And we'll be able to see what's coming and be more comfortable with it. So you want to, let's see. The other thing, we now have Pluto in Aquarius since last November. And that Pluto, Aquarius is ruled by Saturn. And when Saturn leaves Pisces and goes into Aries, and it rules Aquarius with Pluto there, I think we're going to see a lot of structural changes. And I think they'll be good. I hear people say, make you know what great, you know what. And were we great before? There was a lot of things I really didn't like. There was some ugly stuff going on. Hopefully we're going to make it, you know what, again, but better. Not going back to the old ways, but new ways that don't allow the, we'll just say, ugly things that have been going on. If you know me, you know what I'm talking about. I don't want to get a hit, and I don't want to be too political. But I'm telling you, buckle up, Buttercup. Get ready, because the change is coming. And in the next, between now and June 9th, there's going to be a lot of major structural changes, not just in the US where I'm located, but globally. It's going to be global changes for all of humanity. So be ready, and we'll see you next week. So if you could be kind enough to click the little button down there, like, subscribe, and share with anyone that might enjoy the message, I would appreciate it. And remember to be the light you want to see in the world.